We are starting mission 6. Actually, change this to turn 1. Mission 6, Bulge. Just a little bit about the setup. You can see the map. There's a road going up to this village. We have primary objectives up in the village. Our attack position is over here off the road. We do have 2 tanks. They're going to probably have to move on the road. There are some open fields somewhere, so they will have the ability to, if we get open road, to move through that as well. So I have the first platoon is here, and actually, let's see, there's a mistake here. This guy, third platoon, he has 3. The first platoon, I'm going to flip that. I pulled an attachment out of this first. I'm going to pull it out of the third squad. I did also, the third had 2 units that were 3 steps. I pulled 2 lats out of those. One of these lats, each of the assault teams, I gave 1 smoke, 1 white phosphorus. I also gave a radio to this one. Now I've also got the artillery attached to the third. I got the mortar attached to the third. I've got this 2-1 machine gun attached to the third. This guy's in reserve. And then the 1-1 HMG and the mortar are attached to the first. 1 LMG is attached to the first. 1 AT is attached to the first. 2 AT is attached to the second. 2 LMG and 3 AT are attached to the third. So we do have 2 tanks. I mentioned that before. So my plan is to get units on these as quickly as possible, but I'd love to get fire. I'd love to get an artillery mission here. So, and what would be really spectacular is to get battalion fire. Now, I can't just get any mission. I can only get a white phosphorus mission, and we only have 1 white phosphorus mission out of our 105s. But I'm going to try to lay it down there. If I could get battalion fire, because it supports it, that would be just amazing. So let's roll. I don't think there's any other major different things to know. There are some rules around the placement of the German units. You'll notice most of them are unspotted. And if they come into, like if snipers, you'll notice on snipers, let's see, incoming, machine gun nest, the outpost, a lot of these say /building. If they're in the building, they go into the building. If they're snipers and spotters, they go to the upper floor. All their squads come in with a 1-shot Panzerfaust, and they're basically broken up between long range, which is everything other than number 9, which is a assault squad. So let's roll. CO gets 2, no contact 3, veteran 4. He's not gonna do the second. He is gonna do 1, 2. I'm gonna tell you, that's all he's gonna do. Well, that's all he's gonna activate, and then he is gonna tell this artillery FO to try to lay down the white phosphorus there. The artillery FO gets 3 draws for that. He's a veteran, so he gets 4. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. We'll exhort 5. He did not lay that down. So far, not good. He's linked to the third. Drawing a card for the first, he gets 5. That's what I needed. So he's 7 total. All he's going to do is tell this guy to move here. He is exposed. So he spent 1, saving 6. Third platoon gets 4. So he gets 6 total. He can spend them all. Well, he's going to do 2 things. He's going to tell this guy, whom he's in contact with, to move here, and he's exposed. He's going to tell him to look for cover. 1, there it is, 2, 3. He found cover. He's also going to tell him to drop some smoke. So that was 3. Third platoon is then going to move over here and tell this unit try to once again lay down the white phosphorus. So he gets 4 draws. 1, 2, 3, 4. He got it. He also got the battalion fire version of it, which is spectacular. So we're going to lay down white phosphorus. I think is number 9. Yes, it's -4, right? -4. We basically have that. Oh, let's step back before we do this. When this unit, no smoke yet. When this unit moved here, he could see here. And that's all. Oops. Okay. So that's a farm. And you notice it automatically placed the cover. That was just one of the campaign rules. When this unit moved here, he could see this. Okay, now that's an open field. So he could also see all the way up to there. And then he's going to drop his smoke. Oh, you know what? He's not dropping his smoke. Because that would stop my line of sight to up here. And that was more important. I need to go back. Golly. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was my cover. 1, 2, 3. Well, so laying down. So, oh, the looking for cover. No, that always works. Correct. 1, 2, 3. And then we got. All right. My God, I feel like I just butchered this completely. So we did not lay down the smoke. We did look for the cover. We do have incoming. Wow, that was just, I apologize for making that just second guessing myself. Those are pending fire missions. They're not blocking anything yet. Interesting, because I forgot to move that guy. But let's think about what he did. 1, 2, move. 2 to look for cover. 3 to move. 4 to have that guy lay that down. And then for his 5th one, he will lay down smoke. No, he's not even going to lay down smoke. And the reason is these fire missions, I don't think anybody can see him. So the only stuff that can hit him is going to be like mines. That's kind of a bummer. Maybe that wasn't good to lay that down. Wow, that's interesting. I am going to actually do this. I'm not going to put it here. I'm going to leave it possible for there to be something not bad there. Is that smart? No. Yes. Yep. Open fields. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Interesting decisions. So that was 1, 2 for cover, 3 to move, 4, 5. So he's spent all but 1. Second platoon, who's not activated, gets 4. So he's up to 6. I think he's just going to save him. XO gets 1. He's over here. He's not doing anything. First sergeant gets 1. He is going to spend it because I forgot to tell this guy to move. So he moves him. Two possible. So now the question is smoke or cover. I think I'm going to look for cover over here. 1, 2, 2, 3. Failed. Now look for cover. 1, 2, 3. So he found cover. All right. So I'm done with my general initiative. Oops. Now this guy, when he moved here, he could see here. No, he can't see here. He could see here, though, through that open field. And he can see here. So we only have one card that we don't know about. Oh, look at all those open fields. Interesting. All right. Whipping through. Enemy HQ? Nope. Enemy activity? Nope. No capture, no retreat, no... Well, yeah, my tanks are not automatically activated. I need to activate my tanks. Don't remember if that's a fire mission or not, but I don't know if it's a special rule, but I need to get them activated. I did not activate them, so they just sit there. Could have had activity. So now fire mission update. These guys all do their job. I did get rid of that, right? Yeah, that's down to 0. And then potential contact. So we have 3. Now there is a volume of fire. Those are volumes of fire. So we do have, it's not no contact. No, we don't have, I don't think it moved to contact yet. So it's still no contact. Because we don't have a volume of fire with a unit on it. So it doesn't move. It won't move back until it's true, but it doesn't move forward until it's true either. So, yeah. So that means we're drawing now for B, which is auto. So which card? There's 3 of them. Number 1, so over here. So this guy. One through 10. 7. That is number 4, a machine gun nest in a bunker or a building. Max line of sight or range, not spotted. He is placing. So an LMG who's going to come in with, what is it? Does it say how much ammo? LMG and A-rated squad start with 4 ammo. So it's an LMG, 4 ammo. He cannot place to the right, or he can only place to the left because of the fire missions. Contact 1, left front, direct front, right front. Can't be here, can't be here. So we took away the farm, which is good. So we definitely have him here. So a forest. Then I'm going to check just to see. Nope, that's another. So we'll lock those. Let's see. Let's checking to see if there was by chance a building, but that is now a bunker, which is interesting. That makes this challenging. Well, that makes only this card challenging. Actually. So we're not going to be doing much coming from that card with that bunker. Although this is I mentioned it on the last video. I hate the fact that if I move away out of line of sight, he just disappears. I feel like in a bunker they should hang. I keep saying that. No disrespect for any of the designers. That just feels icky, wrong to me. So this is going to be automatic weapons. Now we do have a volume of fire. We're contact. 2 left. This one. So this is drawing 5. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. He does not have contact. So now we're going to reshuffle, and then we have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how fortunate. Although, well, I guess that maybe that, I don't know. I feel like that actually was very, very fortunate. So there only is one, and this is unspotted actually. Let me make sure I record that. This is the only place. Of course, he's the only one who didn't get covered too. So it's a +2, then a -2, -1. So he is a -1, which is pinned. That was a good draw. And we're going to clean up. Well, and he used an ammo. So he's down to 3 ammo. He's the only ammo used. Well, other than my fire mission. Cleaning up and moving on to turn 2. So now we will tuck for an HQ event. We have an HQ event. Wow. All right. Turns 1, 2 through 4. 8. Ammo resupply. Place 4 machine gun ammo, 2 mortar, and 2 rocket on any card. 4 machine gun, 2 rocket, 2 mortar on any card. Gotta tell you, I think I'm putting them all right here. Well, that's potentially really good. All right. CO. CO is starting with none. We are 3, 4 total. First and second have a fair amount. I feel like those are going to ultimately disappear before we go. That's the third. I need to get the third definitely. I want to activate those 2 guys. So that's 2 more. First has got a chunk. I'm going to go with the first sergeant. And I don't know why. Third platoon gets 5. So he gets 6. So he is up to 7. So the third platoon is going to move. I don't like the idea of a platoon move, but I do. I think I should get that guy up there while we're not under any duress. Oops, the third platoon's over here. His first move was to come back. No. His first move is to tell this guy to go over here. Or is it to stay here? He tells him to come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And I think I'm going to save. 2. First sergeant gets 4, 5 total. He is going to, well, he can't talk to him anymore because he's undercover. In fact, he probably couldn't have laid down his smoke because he was undercover. Now that I think about it, didn't matter. Sergeant's going to come over here. He is going to actually pick up. He's going to put it on his card. So he picked up that machine gun ammo. So he's running around with that. So that was 2. Now I'm going to save the rest. First platoon gets 3. He's up to 10. He gets 1 extra for that. So I'm avoiding this card to try to get that guy off of that card. It's going to tell this machine gun to move here. One, 2. And I think that's all he wants to do. He's getting some units up. You know, it's interesting. I don't want this fire going on. So he's not done. He did 1, 2. He's going to tell this unit, he's an attachment. He can't tell that unit. What I'm doing is I want to use a skill, but the skills are limited to the units in the platoon. So these guys, not attachments. That was a Board Game Geek clarification. He's going to auto-infiltrate with his, he's going to use this auto-infiltrate skill. So he infiltrated here. I want him to get cover. If I can get enough general initiative, I'll auto cover. When he moves there, he is also, oh, actually, he can't spot, he can't see him. Now, auto infiltrate's coming back. I think I'll just leave him pinned. Pinned unit. Yeah, he can't play smoke. All right. Taking a chance, but he's keeping me so that it's not automatic if I move anybody. All right, so he just is doing what he's doing. So second platoon, 3, 4, so he's at 10. I think he's going to just waste one. Unless he tells... This guy's already carrying 3 ammo. Each step can carry 3. He's already got 3. He's just going to waste one. XO gets 1, up to 2. General initiative, nothing. God almighty. Wanted to move one of these guys up to this card here. That stinks. I do have some +1 general initiatives, but it's only the XOs. Well, the XOs. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can use one. Not this guy because he has the wrong radio, but the CO is going to use his general initiative. He is going to get on the radio and order this unit forward. And he is going to order him to infiltrate forward. So 1, 2. He did not infiltrate, so he is exposed. Could be bad. Wonder if he should have. Well, I did it and I drew. I'm going to just have to live with it. I probably should have gone into one of these buildings. He can't see me. That would have been smarter, I think. Yeah, that would have been smarter. Probably wouldn't have even thought of it if I hadn't missed the infiltration. So I'm just going to have to live with my decision. So let's move on. Do they get an HQ event? They do not. Enemy activity. There's only one. And they are a deliberate defense. He is not under fire, but has a target. He is going to attempt to concentrate fire. He's green. He does successfully concentrate fire. What a bummer. But that used an ammo, and then he's going to use another ammo. So I'm down. He's down to 1. Maybe that's good. All right. Boy. No retreat. AT. These are both activated. I am going to move him. I'm going to move him. He can't move there because it's a no. Here. Nobody's firing, so no volume of fire, no ramifications of that. He is going to move here. Again, no incoming, no volume of fire. So that AT is done. Fire mission update. Disappears, disappears, disappears. He can now see this card. Another open field. All right. Okay. Interesting. So potential contact. There's only one. It's an A. And we have contact. So that is 7 draws. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there was 1 contact there. So we do have contact. So 1 through a 10, a 9, an ambush, a Stug, and a PZG squad. Does the plus, I always forget, I gotta look, does the plus mean together? Package, let's take a peek here, PDF. Where is that? Let's see. Determining the type of enemy contact. Package. Binds. If it has human squad. Spotted. If multiple units are listed, those with a plus sign together on the same card. If they're separated by a character, separate cards. So this one is a Stug plus a PZG in cover or a building. All right. So first of all, we're going to get a Stug. I don't know this. I don't know the Stug very well. Now, it says Stug and Flak start with 5 ammo. So this tank has 5 ammo. Take a quick peek at a Stug. So it has only a +1 defensive value. All right. Where is it gonna? And then there was a. So that's an A rated. All squads. So he starts with a Panzerfaust. But he also gets how much ammo? 4 ammo. These are unspotted, I believe. Stug. Yep, unspotted. Now he is very long potential, so these could be very far away. He's probably in some trouble, though. So where are they going to be placed? Contact column 2. We're drawing a 1 through a 3. That is a 3. So it is not going to be. They are going to be sitting right on the attack point. Wow. Right front. Yep. It's not in a building, so he's under cover. It's unspotted. The whole card. He is here. I'm going to place a PDF, but what's really interesting, open field, heavy fire here. Sherman can see him. Well, he can't see him right now because he's unspotted. So let's be really clear about that. We need to try to get him spotted. I think that's that. The only card with the placement. So pinned recovery, there is none. So now fire. So this is -5 plus, it's basically a -4. Hit. He is line. So this guy has turned into a paralyzed pinned team. He used one of his ammo. This guy, we already took his ammo. We are, by the way, now at at engaged because we have 2 cards with volumes of fire. So this card, actually, that should be a PDF too. So now that we have here, so this is -1, -2, +2, +1. So he's a +1, which is a hit. He is line. He is a casualty. Well, that went incredibly not good. I think that went about as poorly. I'm not very, that's, yeah. All right. That is it. We're going to clean up. And I think we're going to play one more turn. We got time. It's only 30 minutes, so 35. So let's start with an HQ event. There is none. CO gets one whole. Oh my gosh, that's just bad. Fortunately, these guys all have some good. We're going to do the first. Or the third, I mean. Hmm. Oh, interesting. One thing I need to. Oh no, they're still firing here. He stops firing though because he cannot. So if you look here, enemies firing at cards without valid targets in the cleanup phase. He stops. So this went away. We're just at contact now. He is not firing at anybody because he cannot see anybody. I'm going to think about getting somebody up there though. Actually, right now, he'll just melt. I'm just going to let him disappear. This one feels way tougher than the last one. All right, so that's one. Nope, I'm going to save one. Third gets 2, so 3, so he's up to 5. I feel like the third has to get up here to tell this guy to try to spot. Oh, wait a minute. CO is going to do one more. You know what? Hold on. What did I give myself? 2. So 3. So he had 2. I am not activating him. I am activating my 2 tanks. So that means this is the first. He gets 1. So 2 total. Just going to move this guy here. 1. 2. 3. 4. Actually, well, can I get them all on there? That's a really good question. 14, I cannot. 4. Actually, I'm going to leave him back here. 4. He's going to move here. I'm not going to go there yet because I want him to melt away. So he spent 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That guy was already here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think his 5th, he might as well tell one of these guys to look for cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because he's a veteran, so nothing. And then another cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. No cover. So I spent 2 more. So I used 6 out of my 10. Second gets 3. 4 total, so he's at 13. Wow. He doesn't want to do jack. He's just saving his 9. That's a waste. Third gets 1. That's a bummer. So he's up to 4. He's going to move here. He's exposed when he does it. Actually, he's going to start out by moving not undercover. That's 1. Going to tell this guy to look for that. Spot, try to spot. So that's my second. So spotting attempt, it's a veteran, +1. It's a heavy rating, +3. So I get 5 draws. 1. Well, I only needed 2. These guys are now spotted. Meaning, I'm opening up fire here, through there, up to here, and it's heavy fire. I think that's correct. He is going to move under cover now. So 1 was to move, 2 was to search, 3 was to go under cover, 4 is going to tell this 2 HMG to concentrate fire. He's a veteran. So that's all 4. I'm done after that. So he is a veteran. He's drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Well, he got a critical hit. Concentrate fire. Because he got 2 of them. Which is this. We're ignoring the cover. Now, 2-1 HMG used an extra ammo in that process. All right, that's the third. The XO has 3. Where's the XO? The XO is here. He's not doing anything. And then the first sergeant gets 4. First sergeant's moving over here. He's actually going to, no, he's just going to move over here for now. He's not doing that. He's just saving his 4. All right. 1. General initiative. Well, I'm going to have one of these guys look for cover. Going to have, I guess, the mortar, no, this guy. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so he found cover again. He's already exposed. He's now under cover. We got multiple covers there. We have not triggered. I'm curious. I'm going to have to go look at some stuff on the AT. Their turn. They have an HQ event. Turn 3. A 9. Fall back. All German units. Wow. All German units on row 3, 2 or 3 move back. 1, 2, 3. So that's, I mean, this guy goes out of play. All right, well, that was a interesting. Oh, golly, come on. This is a very interesting one because it says all German units, not infantry units. All German units in play on row 2 or 3 move back. May have protected that guy. He is going to go back to here. It says all German units. Assume he goes there. Which means this disappeared. We can no longer see him. This disappeared. We still have a volume of fire. Fascinating. Is that a move? It feels like it's his move. I'm going to play it out as if it's not. I don't know. I just don't know how I'm supposed to do that. But they basically have no units left that can move because gone his move. So now we're on to the capture and retreat segment, which there's none. We need to get the casualty collection point there now. We can do that. AT fire. Well, he's clearly not firing anymore. Let me look at the Stug. I am very fire at the closest, attempt to concentrate fire, exert normal volume of fire. They do not move and only engage in fire until knocked out. So it says they do not move. I'm going to pause. I'm going to post this. All right, I took a little bit of a break, hoping to see if I got an answer. I did not. It's on Board Game Geek, but I'm just going to move forward. I got to tell you, I think I got to go with the enemy HQ event. It's my guess. I think that's during normal actions, but the HQ event tells it to fall back. So I would think it would fall back with its infantry. Leaving it on a card with nobody feels wrong. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So now we are on to the US. Well, it's the anti-tank, or the anti-tank, the AT, I guess that is anti-tank, the AT phase. So we got both of these guys activated. He is going to move here. And he has to stop. I think he's going to move. Should I trigger? I don't think I should trigger an A right now. We have a volume of fire. Yeah, that would go through there. I am just going to have him burn. So he's just going to stop and do nothing. Nothing else happens. So fire mission update, there's none. Potential contact, I don't think we have any. I didn't move anybody this turn because I thought I had to deal with that guy. Pinned recovery. He is no longer pinned. There is no combat effects because these guys aren't going. Now this guy, 2 HMG and the 13 Sherman. So 2-1 HMG and 13 Sherman. They use ammo because they're firing up here. Hmm. All right. Oh, when these guys fell back, they would go into... Where would they go? Oh, that's interesting. You know, they're falling back. And when you're falling back, enemy who are falling back will move into the cover which provides them the best protection. I believe these guys falling back would go into the cellar based on that. If they went into the upper story, they'd still be getting shot at. But that seemed pretty clear in the rules. So with that, that is the end of that turn. I've done ammo. No more Germans firing. So we're just going to clean up. We're on to turn 4. Let me make a note. In the next video, we will pick up turn 4. Thanks for watching.